Here are all the bad things George Santos did from least to worst. Number 19. Santos claimed to get into Baruch College on a volleyball scholarship. False. 18. He lied on his resume claiming that he was a graduate of Baruch College and New York University and Horace Mann, but there's no record of him ever receiving a degree anywhere. Number 17. He also lied that he worked on Wall Street. Number 16. Around this time period, Santos was evicted from 3 homes for not paying rent. Number 15. Santos claims that his Jewish maternal grandparents fled persecution in Europe during World War II. False. They're from Brazil. Number 14. He had told a reporter that 4 of his employees at his unspecified company died at the Pulse nightclub shooting in 2016. False! Number 13. Santos has said that the terrorist attacks on 9/11 claimed his mother's life, but she wasn't in the United States in 2001. Number 12. He spread Trump's stolen election lie and said it happened to him too. Number 11. He told the House that he's a multi-millionaire. False! Number 10. Santos claimed that he and his family weren't getting paid rent on 13 properties during the pandemic. He later admitted that they own no properties. His sister, however, just settled an eviction case after not paying rent for 3 years. She used the state's COVID-era ERAP program to collect $30,000 in emergency rental assistance and used all of that money to donate to her brother's campaign fund. And in the meantime, she's getting evicted. Number 9. Unemployment insurance fraud. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Santos fraudulently collected more than $24,000 in unemployment benefits despite being employed at a Florida investment firm. Number 8. He made fake donations to his own campaign. Number 7. Friends of Pets United was a fake charity he invented to raise money for himself. Number 6. Santos bought a bunch of puppies with bad checks and then held an adoption event where people thought they were adopting rescue dogs. Number 5. A Santos staffer impersonated Dan Meyer in order to pull in more donations for his campaign. That's called aggravated identity theft. And Santos used these donations for luxury items, trips to casinos, Botox treatments, and looking at adult content on OnlyFans. And he pleaded guilty to it. Number 4. Brazil. In 2008, Santos was charged with stealing a checkbook from a man his mother was taking care of and using it to write fraudulent checks. Number 3. He also pleaded guilty to wire fraud. Number 2. He stole $3,000 from a GoFundMe page for the service dog of a disabled Navy veteran. And number 1. Santos admitted to stealing the identities of family members and using donor credit cards without authorization. He then used this money for his own personal benefit, like looking at adult content on OnlyFans. This is my own list, I ranked it myself, but if you disagree on that, then you leave a comment. Santos was ordered to pay restitution to his victims in the amount of $373,000. And on top of that, he was ordered to pay $205,000 in forfeiture. And in case you don't know, forfeiture goes to the government. Its purpose is to wipe out any proceeds Santos may have made while causing harm to others. Thanks to Trump, Santos doesn't need to give back any money that he stole. Not only that, but he only had to serve 3 months in prison instead of 7. And there's no record of him ever giving back any type of restitution. He didn't pay any of his victims back. And that's all thanks to your good old pal, Donald Day, Donald J. Trump. He pardons all these fantastic citizens.
Joining me now, veteran Rich Ostoff, who accused Santos of pocketing money from a GoFundMe for his dog's life-saving surgery. His dog died.
He's been so rude to me. He's lied about me. He's defamed me on TV dozens of times. He has no remorse.
So what was it like for you when you heard that his sentence had been commuted?
I still haven't eaten since I heard that. That was 3 days ago. I was really just sick to my stomach for the president of the United States to stick me in the gut with a knife, and every other veteran and every other military member to get a knife in the gut. He also knifed Holocaust victims, Holocaust survivors, and 9/11 survivors and victims in the gut by letting this guy out this early. He should have done at least half of his 7 years. This is disgraceful. President Trump, this is another thing in the long line of his disrespect for our military and our veterans. He wouldn't go to a Marine Corps cemetery in France because the weather didn't agree with him. He calls us suckers and losers. What's in it for us? And then him and Keg's breath go in front of all our generals and our admirals and just pretty much berated them and put them down. It's disgusting. He hates us.
He stole money from donors to buy things like designer clothes to pay for Botox. The DOJ press release, I looked it up, when he pled guilty, said it would serve as a warning. His sentence would serve as a warning to federal officials that if you do this, you'll end up in prison. That's what the DOJ wanted the message to be. What message does him walking out of prison after 3 months send?
Him walking out of prison after 3 months is a complete travesty. The same with the January 6 people. This is a president, a rogue president now, just using his pardon power like a cudgel against everything that's decent, good, and holy. It's shameful and a disgrace, and I'm almost ashamed that I serve my country now. This is not the country I raised my hand 3 times to re-enlist for. That man disrespects the military and veterans and just about everybody that walks that doesn't wear a red hat.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Yeah.